Well, in just a few weeks, the one and only Jeff Gianola is retiring after a legendary career. Well, for more than 35 years, Jeff has brought you stories of children looking for adoptive homes.
It's called Wednesday's Child. And in tonight's Jeff's Journal, an update on two brothers he featured 5 years ago, Derek and Max, who found their adoptive home.
8. Pair is 10. Yeah.
When it comes to cribbage, Derek can hold his own with his parents, Andrew and Dan.
I don't know, it's just pretty easy.
Derek even won the family cribbage trophy, although he says the game may have been rigged.
I was very close to beating somebody, but since they had already won the first, the time before me, they decided to give me the win instead. And so if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to have this.
This moment in time, sitting around a table, eating, playing cribbage, wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for a decision and commitment that Andrew and Dan made years ago. 5 years ago, I featured Derek and his older brother Max as part of my Wednesday's Child program. Two boys riding bikes at an indoor track. It was where Derek first learned to ride a bike.
Derek, I know you're super excited now that you're on two wheels. Make sure you understand your brake is right here, okay? So if you ever want to stop, you just pull this thing and you can put your foot back down.
Within a few minutes, Derek had the confidence to ride on his own.
Nice!
Woo! Andrew and Dan were a married couple looking at adoption. They had gone through all the home studies and checks. They knew Derek and Max had to be part of their family.
And with Derek in particular, now that I know him so well, I feel like he, was kind of a shell of who I now know he is. And I feel like he was missing something. And the moment Derek and I connected, which is when he jumped in my arms on the first day that we met, and then he climbed from dad to dad, I knew that he needed dads like us, and I needed him. And similarly with Max, he was just so excited to have us that we felt like a family immediately.
It was part of our plan to have a family from day one, and I remember finding out about Max and Derek's profile and seeing it for the first time and getting that special feeling that this is it, this is supposed to be what it is. And then we saw them on Wednesday's Child.
But this is the first day we met.
They all remember the first time they met in person. Derek holds a picture of that moment.
It was interesting to meet children who had already had, a life before we met them, and that it was decided that we were going to be their dads. And just really, it was nerve-wracking to me just to see what their response would be.
The response was incredible. Derek and Max thrived in their new adoptive home. Max has now left the nest, striking out on his own.
Max has launched already. We were so surprised. Not only did he graduate a year early from high school, he actually went out and got a full-time job, and just last month moved into his own first apartment. So he is thriving.
Andrew and Dan say they feel blessed they were chosen to be the parents of Max and Derek.
So the way that they do it is we learn as much as we can about them. There's a lot of people in their lives that learn about us and decide if we are the best family for them, which is why Wednesday's Child was important. Even though we knew we wanted them to be our sons, it was important that there was a choice for the committee to see more than one set of parents and decide that there was a best family for Max and Derek, and they chose us.
Derek and Max instantly were part of Andrew and Dan's extended families, aunts, uncles, cousins, and starting new family traditions.
Well, you know who this is. This is
Ben?
Yep, that's Daddy Dan's family. And then these are your cousins, but it's when they were younger than you. Can you point anyone out?
Nope. Oh, Ashley.
Yep.
That's the only one.
And that's me, believe it or not.
And where's Kiana? She just got married 2 weeks ago.
That one or that one?
Yeah, look at Kiana and Lena. There's that one, our first family photo.
From the hallway of the family pictures to the garage, Derek had to show me his go-kart.
So it's just a hoverboard with a seated attachment. So I like to ride around. My hoverboard's one of the old models, so it doesn't have a speed limit. It just beeps when it tells you that you can't brake.
Then outside for a test run with his friend Atticus running alongside. I have featured hundreds of children over the years looking to find adoptive homes. Derek and Max are part of that legacy, my journey, and it makes me joyful looking back.
Jeff's story is really helping to shape so many lives and so many families. We want you to know Jeff will have another update on a former Wednesday's Child coming up on Jeff's Journal next week.
And tomorrow, Jeff will be back in studio looking back on an extraordinary man who survived something doctors thought was impossible. In Jeff's award-winning story called Miracle Man, Jeff revisits an Oregon farmer who was electrocuted for more than 30 minutes before he was rescued. That amazing story of survival and how it changed that man's life. Miracle Man, a special Tuesday edition of Jeff's Journal tomorrow on KOIN 6.